Hi there, friends and deep thinkers, and this time we're going to start with a decision. We have a ruler election coming up. We have tons of influence, so we can make a decision. It would be good to make a decision. We have a couple of people that contest for our leader that is sadly deceased. Immanuel Khan has died, and so there are a couple of people who could replace him. First, we have Starfarin Charlie. With his agenda, a new generation, pop growth speed and happiness, space miner with an architectural sense, which will help with development. We have Barnacle Baldassari, basically the same, but he's a xenophobe, which will increase our monthly influence and increase xenophobe ethics attraction, which we cannot really use because, yeah, we rather want to bond than to be xenophobic. We don't want another faction. Then we have Golden Jane, which would help in upgrading Starbase modules and Starbase upgrades, and would also be a space miner. Certainly a good big help. Would grow the economy. Energy credits from jobs plus 10%. Also moderately helpful. And the big Esmeralda, an expansionist, which would cut our outpost build cost and Starbase influence cost. And the Frontier Spirit, colony ship build cost and colony development speed would be better as well. Also with a new generation. Pop growth speed plus 10%, happiness plus 5%. That would be something really good. I mean, we have to plan in advance, right? We want someone whom we can take for as many years as possible together. So we would probably take Barnacle Baldassari, but he's just a little bit, yeah, we don't need his xenophobe ethics attraction, and we don't want another faction here. So, it's a contest between Starfarin Charlie, who's a little old, space miner with an architectural sense. That's both pretty handy. I mean, space miner, yeah, that's kind of good. It helps. Architectural sense is saving a lot of resources and developing worlds better. Definitely a good thing. And a new generation also helps. Or Big Esmeralda, who is starting at skill level 4 and is 4 years younger. So that's something extremely helpful here, because that will net us, as you can see here, more research speed for her, more ecology skill, Starfarin Charlie as well. And the question is that taking over to the experience as a ruler? We'll see that, because in that case, Big Esmeralda with her expansionist Frontier Spirit agenda would be a lot better. So it's basically a contest between these two, Starfarin Charlie and Big Esmeralda. Do we need that much mining station output? What do we get from mining stations? We get exotics, we get, of course, energy and minerals. That's what we get from the stations. The mining station build cost is irrelevant. We have architectural sense. Building cost, district cost goes down, planetary build speed goes up by 10%. We already have a very high planetary build speed, so that's not that important. Building a district cost can help a bit, but we generally have enough minerals. So that's not all that good. What could be good about Big Esmeralda? We're not building many outposts anymore. We have enough influence. And Frontier Spirit is also not that great. So these are both not the greatest thing. What could happen with Big Esmeralda would be that we get access to L-gates, to natural wormholes, and want to expand out there. And then she would be extremely useful. So I think we're just gonna take that step and a little bit that risk, and we'll go for Big Esmeralda as an expansionist and with a Frontier Spirit, because now or never, it's the last time we'll probably do a big expansion, and we'll push for it now. Here we go. Big Esmeralda, Big Esme, as everyone calls her, is our new ruler. Previously scientist on POS Lockerbuster. This also means we need someone new on the Lockerbuster. Here we are. Excavating currently. I'm in purple tier. Would be excellent for that, right? Excavating the archaeological site, and then assisting research. We could use someone else here. And we'll take this cute statecraft Bernathi here. Because expertise is always kind of good, right? So on the POS Hospitalier. Next things next. We have a lot of things to do. We want to claim Hokaya system, of course. Here, next. But first, we're going to take that system. How is it called? Bitria. You can see here. And we're working on that. And the ships are already on the way back. First they will repair, and then we'll go and take that system. Because we have the power to do so. We want to also build more ships to make us strong enough for that. We'll have more of maybe the Stardust Corsairs with Black William. Needs some more horny gold. Corvettes. We'll just order them, and we want to leave a little bit open so we can quickly build here. Then there is a new friend we have coming in. We have an association status with the Bilnok Hive. They are we have proposed a research agreement with them, even if they will profit a lot more, but there's something interesting about them, right? You think there's friendly snails here. They're necrophages. So they're a parasite. They will, at one point, if we get a migration treaty, which we will probably not, because it's a hive mind. So that's the big thing about the hive mind and necrophaging. It's really cool, because usually you will not have a migration treaty. If you don't have a migration treaty, then people from other empires will not go to you. And if they don't go to you, you will not automatically necrophage them. And the AI will not automatically necrophage them, which leads to a big, big relations malus. If you necrophage other empires' people, it will be a big relations malus. Big negative. And the hive will avoid that, so they can be friendly with us. That's the big thing here. So they're rapid breeders, rapid breeding necrophages here, which is totally, which leads to them. You know, usually you have minus 85% or so something pop growth speed, and they only have minus 65% or minus 75%. It's normally they have minus 65%. It's kind of weird. They're also sedentary and solitary. So they're kind of a little bit of strange. They have similar rivals, and maybe we'll get them to join our federation, which would be a help. I mean, they're not as great as the Azanti, but the Azanti will not ever get friendly with our Merethians. So that's the next step. Integrating the Bilnok Hive into the Federation, protecting them then from the Azanti, which will be a big thing, but which is probably necessary. We also somehow need to protect from these, but we can only do that by steady development. We'll see if that will be possible. The main ones affected by the Kindred and Ravagers, if they wake up, will be our friends the Merethians, which will weaken us. If we get the Bilnok Hive on board, then it should be controllable, but we'll see. We'll see. Then we want to get into further fleet expansion. We've started that already. and transformation of planets. That's the narrator world. We want to gear that towards research, but first we must have this thing as a consumer goods delivery and maybe mining planet, this desert world, which is why we're pushing a lot of resources into that, and which is also why we're removing what we can here and generally polishing that planet up. We should also distribute some luxury goods there, even if it's costly for us. Then we're working on this here, gene tailoring, and this will unlock our first ascension perk that we want to choose. Yeah, we want to go for a physical ascension. That works well together with terraforming. That's why we want to do that. And we need more exotic materials. There also needs to be a planet for that. We'll see where we can find one. And of course, yeah, fleet expansion, fleet expansion, fleet expansion. And we'll need a couple more stations too. So that's what we'll do. The Bilnock Hive says, yes, very well, we will share our knowledge with the Atlantean state in exchange for your own. They will profit massively from that. We'll maybe profit a little bit from that. It's not a bad thing. They're as good as the Scholars of Jexia. Got more regenerative hull from them. There's a question if we should maybe get rid of the research agreement with them. But they're really good with that, so we can really go for best research choices from now on. It should be possible to always get 25% more research. That would be great. And now look at that. We have like 200 alloys, and we should protect the border, and we should also connect these 33 trade value to home. So we'll build a starport here. We could also build a starport on Torum. That would also be very intelligent. It would probably be better even, because we only need... It has automatically range of 1, so it will get these. Then it will bring it over here without any doubt. So it will bring it over here, and then the sun's range takes over. So we should upgrade here in Toron. Closing borders from the Shadow Folk multitude. Why is that? Let's see. I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. They kind of don't like us anymore. We have allowed you to move about freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Maybe they're just too powerful.
Intellectual booty.
Multi-dimensional analysis. So research station output goes up. And we need to choose another thing. Another thing that will be useful to us. Probably the jump drive, but we don't want that yet. That could be nice. Subspace sensors. There's a couple of other things, especially the disruptors that are so tempting. Or some shields, that would also be great. Plasma throwers, cold fusion reactor. Maybe one of the first things we should take. And we have a big thing here. The conglomerate research and the Jexelon research agreement. So we get an insane bonus on that. Let's see if we have someone with that line of thinking too to top it off. Not really. We could maybe go for someone. Genius. No, they're already busy. So we'll just keep going like that. It should be okay. I mean, we could go for Corona, but not really good because so inexperienced, right? That's about that. The Maga declared war on the Mega Industries. Are the Mega Industries... The Mega Industries are in a defensive pact with the Praco Syndicate. They're still not very strong. But the Praco Syndicate of criminal traders is... criminal peaceful traders is extremely strong. So We'll see how that goes for the Mugger Commerce League, because they're really boxed up in that. They're a member of the Great Gulf, but the Gulf Confederation of Worlds is pitiful, and the Diri is far away. So it's good for us that they are occupied right now. So we can develop freely, and that means for our opponents that they are in a bad spot in the long run. PS Broken Shackle did something. We are traveling here. We want to travel next to that system. So you'll go to the Crowns of Poseidon, Broken Shackle, and the rest of the fleet shall repair, probably at Ferrathon, and then continue. We're also collecting more trade, as you can see here, from different systems. We might garden a system or two later here. Maybe from Trab or something. Look at what great things we find here in that system. Betria is really a great system. Look at this thing. And who is Yormak, right? More debris analyzed. Regenerative hull will be coming, I think it's cool if we could get that. Corona leveled up, nice. Commanding that kind of thing is that. That's crazy. You will also go over to the Crowns of Poseidon, and you will build an outpost here. Here we go. Already have our research growing slightly, which is quite good for us. We also want to build more fleets. The Stardust Corsairs need to be expanded. Here we go.
Flotsam salvaged.
Someone has been repaired. We have analyzed more debris. And we have something new to choose from. And that could be instantly the courier network. A network of small courier vessels is a reliable alternative for transporting VIPs, delivering messages that can't be trusted to FTL communications as well. This will tie our far-flung colonies more closely together, so the empire sprawl from systems and colonies is reduced by 25%. This is very powerful. We'll see that next month. It's super good. So we're getting all of them repaired here. Let's see if they will do that. Yeah. Stardust Corsairs are getting their repairs in. Absolutely nice. An encounter in the black hole. In the Dur black hole. The Daleth aliens. Where is that? Outside somewhere. Oh, that's the Marefians that met them. Nice, the Daleth aliens. What will we get there? Maybe Abrigosh can find that out. We're recovering here. And all of them should be ready right now. Reinforce more fleets and lead all of these over here to Diam. So we'll get ready to invade a new system, to get another system for us. Investigation is ongoing. We'll tread carefully. We've had too many crazy encounters already. Let's have a look at this thing here. It seems to be... What is that? A void cloud? A lightning cloud? Yeah, and here there's our tomb world. We'll see if we can ever settle there. Something has happened. Living space debris. Envoy Abrigosh is still working to confirm the hypothesis that the irregularity we designed Designated as Aliens is in fact a living organism. While it seems to be made up of a cluster of random stardust, it's demonstrably able to propel itself across the void and shows basic signs of independent agency. Our researchers are perplexed by the phenomenon and are working hard to verify our readings. Let's also have a short look at our new big Esmeralda. Is she part of some of the factions? That is the interesting thing. Here we go. Who is leading that? Yeah, she's in the Council of Scientific Betterment. So she's a true researcher as well, as you can see here. The other ones, Voidborn Mary, would be here in the Friends of Liberty, and the Alien Protection has Slippery John. They're really all pretty happy about us. So it's all good. We will need, though, more consumers.
Technology secured.
L-Gate Insights. Intensive study within the yields of nanomachinery and subspace phenomena will eventually yield a new L-Gate insight into the disabled L-Gate mystery. And now, what could be good? What could be great? Better armor seems to be the go-to thing. Or mineral purification hubs, let's see. We have a good bonus on this. On this. Oh, look at that. Cruisers seem to be in. Yeah, why not go for cruisers? It could be a change. Big change. We'll get Corona on the cruisers, and then we can get Slippery John on this one, and into the fleets we'll go with Voidborn Mary. Then we're in a very, very good situation. Hopefully Slippery John will make it for another couple of years, right? We'll see about that. Whoa, they're founding so many planetary settlements.
Intellectual booty.
Gene tailoring. Making gene editing tools widely available is sure to have a positive impact of our development as a species. Yes, we want that. And we also want... Oh, there's so many things to get. We want now gene modification in targeted gene expressions. That's very unique, and we want to get to that. And we will also go for engineered evolution. To leave our genetic destiny in the hands of nature is an inefficient and excruciatingly slow process. We have already adapted to the seas of Earth, and we will do it again. Why not jumpstart the future of our species in space as well? Sometimes evolution needs a nudge in the right direction. We now have the technology to genetically modify our bodies and minds to ensure the trials of an ever-changing environment at an unprecedented rate. And we have that going, and once we have these points, we'll probably start something. Probably do that. Here we go. Void clouds. An investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris and space dust, previously dubbed Aliens, has yielded surprising results. It's a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive actions, yet let alone movements with purpose, and yet it does. There's something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. Let us watch, but not interfere with it.
We are being contacted by aliens.
No, we're not. We want to study this cloud, though. Study the cloud. So much happening at once.
We grow ever stronger.
We could hire some more things. Keep one of them off. And here we go. Torom Starbase has finished its construction queue. It's here. And we needed to get some trade out there. So we'll buy... if we have one trade module, it should connect to here. And that would be just a good thing. So let's go for that. And then maybe a hydroponics bay will help. With our increasing needs of food. And then we'll see about that. Also already building... Oh, nice. And we're already building that. And we have the birth of the galactic market. De facto, galactic trade, unbound by the performance of international diplomacy, has existed since we first discovered that we are not alone in the universe. As new borders are discovered, and old ones redrawn across the galaxy, galactic leaders agree that it is time to legitimize this commercial forum so that all may benefit. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish a quasi-centralized hub for galactic commerce. We would surely benefit were this hub to fall within Merman space, so we can choose to promote our worlds for this purpose. Understood? Nominate for the Galactic Market Hub. We have no chance about that. We're not a trade nation. It's a decision that we will not make. But we are happy that a galactic market will exist, and maybe it will be in the hands of the Marefians. Also, yes, we need more consumer goods, I know. And for now, we will have to get them from here.
We grow ever stronger.
Also, we should send another envoy in. Who is that? Yes, Abrigosh. Maybe even another one. Yeah, the one from the Pantelis should be good. So we can speed this up a little bit, maybe. So we can get the Federation rolling. Beatria, finally. Now, let's get all the mining stations going. Wow, that's a lot of them. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. See, are we already connecting? We'll soon connect, right? We'll soon connect. Commercial pacts with the Soviet crabs. You're excavating the site. Trade hub is coming. It should be enough. We'll see what we can add to that. Maybe an anchorage. Maybe just another shipyard. You never know where you need another shipyard. It'll just be good to have one. We're collecting our fleets there. Soon they will be all there. We still need to buy some consumer goods. They're at a cheap price, so we'll buy a big bunch of them. We'll soon have them fixed again, I'm sure. Oh, look. More administrative offices could be prepared here. And on Neptune's Pride. We have crime again. Let's have a look. Upgrade the precinct houses. The Centauri is working fine. Enforcer upkeep is a little bit higher, but we don't care. It's all good. We would still like to get more Anglo districts. So we'll do that. Ah, we were going to the wrong place. We need to go to the Crowns of Poseidon. Oh well. Oh well. The others are just a little bit too strong. Soon we'll be there as well, and then everything will be good. Nice, and everything like that.
Project
We have an
done.
Oh!
Not so special now, was it?
Oh, come on. It's special. The void clouds are, as far as Atlantean researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together. Another product of their primordial beginnings. It's not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of its strange stardust and gravitic fields align in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, if not outright communicating, light years apart. Quantum entanglement is suspected to play a role in this phenomenon. It's humbling. It's humbling. We have the void loops multiplier for our research. 10% more. Research from physics jobs. Very good. That will definitely help us. Where are you going? Yeah. You're going to the Crowns of Poseidon, and Uzanache refugees arrive from the Evangelion Matrix. They are welcome here. Where are they? On the radar. Oh yeah, and the radar is one of these big planets where everyone wants to go, it seems. Let's see where they are. That's one of the new. The Uzanache. A xenophobe, very strong, slow learner, charismatic, but slow breeder. With an alpine preference. With an alpine preference, you go to a tundra world. Okay, I mean that's kind of okay. We welcome them here. They will just need to learn another way. Evangelia Matrix, yeah. Once we have decided and gotten the Bilnock Hive maybe on board, we could invite them to the Federation. But what will the Marefians say? They would also say yes. Big decision. Big decision. We'll do it. We think that the Bilnock Hive would make a valuable ally. Will you join the Atlantis Marefian conglomerate? They're not super strong, but they're kind of strong. The end of the Uzanache blessed Commonwealth has been destroyed by its enemies, the Evangelia Matrix. Woo! And we got one of the last Uzanache. Federation invitation. We want to say yes. And will we? We'll both say yes, the invitation is out. Now it's at the Bilnock Hive's hands and tentacles to accept.
We are being contacted by aliens.
In an effort to seek greater unity beyond the Bilnock Hive, we will join the Atlantis Marefian conglomerate. And we have the Bilnock Hive. Free and automatic research agreements between all Federation members. Nice. Now we have arrived at a greater strength. You can see, oh, we have other Marauders now as neighbors. Apparently that's the one thing, and the other thing is we have a clear enemy here. It's the Azanti. So it's military development right now. Big military development. All the way, everywhere, all the time. Well, how is the system? It's Hakaya. You three all go to Hakaya. And we want the Stardust Corsairs to be on front. And the others should follow the Stardust Corsairs. Here we go. All gonna be good against the space amoebas. We'll see how they will react. And it starts. So it rightfully belongs to us. The Azanti has audaciously laid claim to the Hark system. Here, this one. Opening borders from the Oligarchy. We no longer see any reason to keep you locked out of our territory. Who are you? Our borders are open to you again. Imimikus. Speak, child. Okay, alright. Stardust Corsairs, yeah, they'll get more. And we will soon get in here. You're starting. Maybe we should all attack at once, eh? We should all attack at once. Here we go. It's time. Attack! The Azanti are closing borders. It's going the war route. Bill Hive has been chosen as the new president of the Atlantis Merifian conglomerate. What? Okay, alright then. Alright, so you're the president already then. Okay, okay, okay. I can see it coming. Here we go, here we go. Now let's hope they contribute, then we can grow quickly. What's going on here, by the way? Regulatory weight from economy, yes. Made first contact with the cracked crystalline shard? What? If it says a language, we must decipher it. Wait. Now it's time to go up against the space amoeba. Engage! Good night. Oh, Matt Baldassare is losing ships left and right. Unfortunately. We didn't want to kill them, but they gave us no choice. Evangelias are no longer a valid rival. Are they too strong or too weak? What has happened now? What have we lost? We have lost a big couple of corvettes, but we have been victorious. Red Alex will quickly survey the system. And Thaloth will research the projects in the system and will all retreat. And definitely rebuild. And definitely rebuild. Here we go. I think Fana leveled up. Nice. Calypso's home, the bureaucratic center, can also be improved. And we'll do that. What is new here? Military Readiness Act. Members that are not vassals of another empire that are using less than half of their naval capacity are in breach of galactic law. No, we'll abstain from that. Guardian Angels Act. Weight from fleet power goes down. We'll support that. We don't want the Azanti to have too much influence, so there's that. Debris here in Akoya, and we'll find out something there. Definitely. There's a lot of other things here, and it's probably time to merge some of our fleets too. We can do that. Consolidate them somehow, maybe. Example, these two. We'll see about that. We'll found a new destroyer fleet as well. And maybe cruiser fleet. And we have another archaeological site event pending. There's so much happening at once. The crashed starship. Final log. Chapter 6. One last log has been found and translated. Patrol log. Officer Gilgam detected crashed vessel on 5523X. Moved to investigate. Vessel identified as the Ravink. A Class P modular freighter. A single survivor in critical condition was recovered from the wreckage. Identity confirmed as Pervax, boatswain's mate. Oh god. Remaining crew either perished in crash or turned on each other shortly before our arrival. As per standard protocol, I am leaving this log here and registering the Ravink as a protected gravesite. End recording. Good job, Pervax. Curious. A revered gravesite. Well, it was certainly a gravesite there. You'll go over here and maybe... We'll see. Maybe we can contribute to finding something more out. We'll see.
Research complete.
Cold fusion power. The ability to sustain a fusion reaction at relatively low temperatures will result in a new generation of fusion reactors for our ships. Good, good, good. And now... we should be looking into something computer-oriented, maybe. UV lasers are good. Quantum energy states are good. Let's see about that. That seems ideal. Voidborn Mary. You're on, and Slippery John goes back into the crew here. Let's see. Yeah, that's optimal. That's optimal. It's absolutely optimized, and let's see about the technology. We're going into cruisers, and we'll design cruisers as quickly as we can. Some cruisers, a new cruiser fleet. Then we'll consolidate.
We grow ever stronger.
Consolidate all of these fleets of the corvettes and stuff. Torum Starbase has finished its construction queue. It should connect now to everywhere, and it does, with 28 trade value. Probably something taken by pirates, but that's okay, kind of. Crystalline Shard is sending something more out. Let's see how that works. Let's see if that happens again. Quickly. Need to be watchful. And as soon as we can, we'll construct a cruiser fleet. So let's see what we have here. They're already moving over here. We have our constructor. Should also move here and claim the system as soon as we can. Pantalus has established a new branch office that protects us from another branch office. So it's kind of good. It's kind of really good. We need volatile modes. We have to purchase some volatile modes now. How about we buy 100 of them? Here we go. Getting more into this, and very soon we'll be able to build cruisers, and then we'll kind of unite the corvette fleets and build some cool cruiser fleet together. We also need a use for our influence, and when just checking about the crime we've had. Oh, we have no crime at the moment, so it's okay. Also better consumer goods income. The Federation is... we're the only ones contributing. Great, great stuff, guys. How are you doing? We don't need to improve relations with the Bilnog Hive now. Let's get everything going here. Lazy Fed members. Lazy Fed members. Senate floors in session. It's okay. Repeal the Reddit shield. I don't care.
Technology secured.
Cruisers, originally devised as an experimental next-generation colony ship hull configuration, the design's ample hardpoints made it ideal for carrying heavy weapons ordnance. Cruisers are just very nice, and we'll also get another L-gate inside. We're really concentrating on these. Why? Because we have 3 L-gates in our territory, and we must concentrate on that. It would be dangerous not to concentrate on that. So here we go. Marefians. Greetings, Atlantean friends. A recent Marefian archaeologist expedition on one of our planets uncovered several artifacts believed to have originated in the ancient Arasian precursor civilization. The artifacts are currently being displayed in a museum on Wet Deal, but in honor of the friendship between our 2 great empires, the Marefia Absolutely Not Pirates Corporation would like to donate one of the pieces to the Atlantean state. Arrangements have already been made to transport the artifact to Atlantis. Thank you a lot for this gift. Yes. And they're coming together. Only one of them is missing yet. To complete the puzzle for our archaeologists. We need to catch these crystalline shards. They're probably going here again. They're spawning. They want to settle. We're contacted by the Quavarian Chroniclers, the stagnant ascendancy, keepers of knowledge. First contact. Yes, yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Quavarian Chroniclers, and you are the Atlantean state. Greetings, well met. Stay out of our space or face certain doom, and so forth. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're quite busy. We have much to gain from this encounter. We have much to gain, hopefully. Let's cuddle with the fallen empires if we cannot cuddle with
booty.
Other powers. Are they now traveling here or what is going on with them? Analyze the debris for an amoeba breeding program, regenerative hull tissue as well. Nice. Here, a genetically altered version of silicon-based bacteria could potentially be manipulated to regenerate non-organic materials. That will be very nice to have, and yeah, we're waiting for Maroon in Grace though, so there's that. Where have the fleets gone? Where have all the fleets? They're here now? Okay. Oh well. You go back and heal, you go back and heal. You stay here and heal. We'll see if we can combine some things here. Maybe reduce it to 2 fleets and build in some cruisers.
Anomalous space-time continuum ahead.
Oh, an anomaly in the Hokkaya system. Our science officer has found an anomaly. It will require extensive probing to garner a substantial find. We'll leave it for now, because we want to quickly settle there, and after we've claimed the system, we can return to that.
Research complete.
Specialized combat computers. Active matrices tuned for specific combat-centric tasks greatly improve engagement efficiency. Sweet, there are a couple of things that are really nice here. For example, the auxiliary fire control. That should be really helpful too. It's coming up so rarely. And it can be so helpful, especially in defensive stations, which we will probably need. Against these guys, the Azanti.
Space charts updated.
Gotten that. Let's build the outpost, and we can now use Thaloth to investigate the anomaly. And we'll send Red Alex to the next potential system that we could free. That will be here, kind of. Yeah, that's the so-called weakest system here. With a Gaia world there. Okay. Well, you just move here. We'll see how it works out. All gonna be good. Stardust Corsairs have been repaired. How are the other fleets doing? Are they also getting repaired? Yes. One more fleet being repaired. We'll wait until everything is produced. I think it's all produced now. Now we have to reorder the fleets. Let's see if we combine that. We have a total of 40 that we can reach. Should also devise some new kind of corvette. We should merge. We should maybe split the fleets everywhere first. So we can unite these two. Then we have another couple of fleets, 14 and 19, and we can combine these. Then we'll have two 40 corvette fleets, two different 40 corvette fleets. Let's make that possible. We want to have two corvette designs with energy weaponry, because energy is what we're going to specialize in. So we have energy here. That is a specialized design against, yeah, just about everything, using the interceptors. We should really add the afterburners to that, and that will also change the setup here into armor and shields and more hull points. We also have a better reactor, so that will change this again, and we can have a basic combat computer. We could add some evasion. That would certainly be helpful. Or could add some tracking. That would also be kind of cool. Let's go for this design. Can remove shields and armor very well. Low maintenance, high shields. This is the new energy corvette. Let's have another corvette in here. Also an interceptor, I think. Or we could go for a picket ship. Let's see, the Sentinel point defense is also energy, so we could add that thing in. And this is with less armor damage. We could add blue lasers in to round that up. This would profit from tracking with the Sentinel point defense. Certainly the afterburner is still the best choice here. And we'll add a Caramo metal armor. How will we dub this design? It's Def Energy. Defensive energy class corvettes. So we'll mix that up. It's both a good design, and we'll have the boisterous buccaneers. Let me see. They have a higher fire rate and sublight speed. They have a trickster, which is even far superior. So the groggy black holes, they are already energy class. So we'll reclassify them as energy class as well. Then we can get them to the full, and we'll upgrade that fleet. And then we'll have the boisterous, and they will also be changed into the Def Energy class. Also get that up to 50 and also upgrade the fleet. That will be a while, but it will be a good thing to do that, and also add more corvettes to the fleets. So here we go. That's what we'll be doing for a while with our great alloys. Hermes also needs to be integrated at one point. So we'll maybe make a station at Dos to integrate that. We could also catch Sarpat from there and the new planets here. That will be a good thing to have. Starbase in Hokaya is ready. And we will build mining stations here. Ready, also get new exotic gases, which will be extremely helpful. Consolidating the fleets and opening up a way for better fleets too. Cruisers, for example. Sun Station is working diligently. Mega Industries made peace with the Bracharian Krabi's Republic, and the result was absolutely nothing. Nice. What has happened there? They have shardlings here, for example, now. Nice. And the expansion. The expansion. Galactic ambition. The banner of our great empire will one day be as common as hydrogen throughout the galaxy. Starbase upkeep goes down by 20%. We'll see what we can go for now. We don't really have the best choices right now. Really like to go into maybe mastery of nature. That would come in real handy now, clearing blocker costs, because we have so many blockers still. One vision is surely also a good thing. Grasping the void. Enigmatic engineering. No. I think we'll still wait a little bit. It's not yet something to decide now. We need more technology for now. We're still suffering here. Oh, the Marauders are supporting us, thankfully. The Bilnock hive is not contributing. Typical president move, right? President not contributing. Oh well. But all in all, we're very happy about the acquisition of the Bilnock hive. They're as strong as we are. We could kick them from the Federation. Who would say yes? No. No one would say yes. Okay. That's good. I mean, we have to be careful a little bit, because they could kick us out of the Federation together and then scrounge on us. That would be not such a good move. So, research. Research is something that we would really like to get more here. Oh, a robot assembly plant, of course, as well. Clone vats. Look at that. We can acquire clone vats now? Crazy. Clone vats break down simple materials to generate organic pop assembly. And then we can choose what we're assembling. Oh. And how does that work? The upkeep is very high, so we'll not use it for now. We would certainly love more research, though. Let's get one more of these going, and one more city district. We have Alpha Centauri, Forge World, yes, as well. What could we get us into? Would really like to unlock more building slots here. We'll do that with city districts, I believe. But how will we use this now? How should we use this? What don't we have here? I mean, we could use a stronghold here, really. Increase our naval capacity a bit, even more. Then we've got Neptune's Pride. And there's a lot of jobs open. We'll just leave it at that for now. Culture workers are full at work. That's nice. And everything goes fine. We have the bureaucratic center. We have some crime here. some counteracting from the pop jobs, but that's not enough apparently. We'll need more. We could see what we can do. We could launch an anti-crime campaign. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go for an anti-crime campaign. That will help. Hephaestus, Aloy's world needs just some police, precinct houses. Then we have Narada, the factory world for now. Yeah, we also need for now some consumer goods here. Then here, that should become the new home for consumer goods. And we're pretty serious about that, but we need to do the work, so to say. So we need to keep everything optimal. Assembling the Aquabots, and we have a lot of open jobs, and we could one day remove the blockers, but not now. We'll just build 3 more city districts to open up some slots for the extras. On Ares, we need culture, alloys, and mines. Maybe culture can take a step back. We don't need that much culture here. Let's just concentrate on the alloys and mines. Maybe we'll start with the mines. That is getting low a bit. Let's see about the features though. We have an odd factory. We can remove the deep sinkhole. That would be a good start. And then we can build some mining districts. That would be all, because we don't have more minerals too. So as you see, we're taking great changes. We're upgrading ships like there's no tomorrow. And it shows the military power is rising. We're standing at the brink of a great improvement. Fueled by our friends from the scholars of Jexia, and fueled by our new friends, the Bilnog Hive, that have entered the Federation, we can maybe squeeze the bad guys, the Stone of Ages, the Evangelion Matrix, and ultimately the Azanti Confederation that murdered our scientists together. We might also contain the Marauders. We have 2 Marauders in our Empire area, which is worrying to say the least. So our prime focus now will be getting militarily powerful more and more and more, step by step by step. That will be done through research and alloy production at all cost, and increasing our naval capacity. Thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. Big Esmeralda greets you. Friends, have a great time. Until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan's Ghost signing out. See you soon. And have a great time until then. May Poseidon watch your steps and send you only the best waves for your surfing through life.